Good morning, everyone. My name is Brenda Ortiz. I am Associate Professor and Extension Specialist in the Crop, Soil, and Environmental Sciences Department. I am the faculty that is leading the Precision Ag Extension Program with the Alabama Cooperative Extension System. But as you know, this Precision Ag Extension Program is a team effort. So there are several extension faculty and research faculty, as well as extension agents that are part of this team, and we all are working on different projects to not only demonstrate the benefits of precision ag technologies, but also train the farmers and train the consultants and even train the trainers on the best use of these technologies for site-specific management. What I will be doing during the next 10 minutes is provide you with an overview of where we are and what we have been doing this year and what are our plans for this upcoming summer season. As some of you know, we have planned several precision ag workshops throughout the year. I call those workshops a multi-county workshops where we are inviting pretty much everyone in the state to participate and take advantage of those workshops. As you see in the slide, we have planned, we have already a schedule of those multi-county or state level workshops. We have already conducted 3 workshops this year, and then there are 2 more coming, one in June 22nd and another one in November 30th. Even though most of these workshops are taking place at the E.B. Smith Research Station in Shorter, Alabama, the workshop in June 22nd, even though we have planned a workshop at E.B. Smith, I'm thinking that maybe we should have the same workshop, repeat that workshop in North Alabama. So I will be contacting the extension agent, extension agronomist in North Alabama, so we can start planning and designing that particular workshop. We are taking advantage of these workshops in several ways. First of all, as you know, we have an excellent partnership, not only with Alabama Cooperative Extension System, but also with industry. So several companies are taking an important role on those workshops. They are very engaged on coming and sharing with us and sharing with the farmers the latest technology that is out there for adopting site-specific management practices. So we are also taking advantage of social media as a training tool. So we have tested what if we work recording or broadcasting live some of those presentations during those workshops. And we have observed that this is probably a good way to engage people, and people take advantage of those presentations when they cannot be present. The face-to-face interaction is not going to be replaced by this, Facebook live, the live broadcast of those presentations. Interactions, farmer to farmer interaction is extremely important. Farmers to consultants interaction is extremely important, and farmers speakers are extremely important. But if in the case, a farmer or a consultant cannot attend the workshop, so we have decided to broadcast some of those presentations. We are not going to start broadcasting everything live, but we have this tool, and we have been very successful at doing that. Also, in addition to the live broadcast, we have also recorded those presentations, and those presentations are available in our Alabama Precision Ag Facebook page. So if somebody wants to go back and listen and watch those videos are available. So I encourage the extension agents to get the word out and tell people that they can find those recordings in our Alabama Precision Ag Facebook page. As you know also, we are trying to establish what I call Precision Agriculture Learning Network, and those workshops that has been already happened, that have happened this year and the upcoming, are part of this learning network. And this learning network has been established with the goal of demonstrate, evaluate, share knowledge, and train stakeholders on the use of precision ag technologies for site-specific management. We want to establish this network with the goal of increasing adoption of practices, raising awareness on the precision ag benefits, and developing skills on the use of those technologies. The network is going to have several sites. It's going to be a combination between farmers' sites, meaning on-farm demonstration, evaluation of the technologies, and also on-farm sites that are going to be located at some of our research stations. So we have been very successful at establishing an excellent partnership with industry when it comes to establishing those demonstrations. Some of the companies that are extremely engaged with us on establishing those demonstrations and also with the training are Vantage South, Sun South, and also some of the companies that collaborated with us during these past events are Try Green, TJET, and Greenleaf also, and High Yield Ag. So those are companies that are working with us also. Where those sites are located, where those learning sites of 2017 are located. So we are going to have one site in Greenbrier, Alabama. We are going to have another site in Autagaville at Wendlands Farm. We are going to have another site at Evie Smith in Shorter, Alabama. Two more in Southeast Alabama, one at Balcones Farm, and another one in Sampson, Alabama. As you can see on the colors of this map, we are going to have two irrigation, variable rate irrigation sites, one in North Alabama in Greenbrier, and another one in Sampson, Alabama. We are going to be looking at the impact or the advantage of using sensors for irrigation scheduling plus variable rate irrigation. And we are going to have 3 on-farm sites where we will be demonstrating and evaluating the importance of variable rate seeding. So variable rate seeding tests are going to be in Autagaville, Alabama, Shorter, Alabama, and Headland, Alabama. So what are we doing at those sites? The goal again is to train farmers and to show farmers, engage farmers on the use of those technologies and the advantage of those technologies. So what we want is to identify focus groups of farmers, and we are going to meet with a small group of farmers throughout the year at each one of those sites, where we are going to show the farmers What is the type of data that we are collecting? What are the technologies that we are using to collect that type of data? How this data is being processed? What is the technology that is actually installed either at the planter or at the combine to record that data? And how, what are the results of the use of those technologies? So this is an example of the data that we are collecting right now pre-planting in order to identify variability within each one of those fields, delineate zones, and then based on those zones, establishing the different treatments that we are going to have on each one of those farmer sites. This is an example of soil electrical management zones that were delineated using soil electrical conductivity. We are collecting also RTK elevation, meaning high accuracy elevation data in the case of fields that have significant changes on elevation. Elevation is going to be an important driving variable when it comes to soil water content and soil water storage and even runoff. So that is going to be an important variable on those variable rate irrigation tests. So like I said, we are going to have at each one of those sites, we're going to have a small group of farmers that we want to meet with them throughout the growing season and discuss the progress of each one of those on-farm tests. We hope that maybe we will increase engagement, increase knowledge, and increase awareness and whatnot, develop new skills among those farmers. So that's the plan for 2017. We will be working extensively. Will be a team of extension specialists and extension agents working with those at those farmer sites and engaging those farmers. We are using a model that is very similar to the Tri-State Row Crops Climate Working Group. This group have a very good report and a very good success story as far as engaging farmers. So I think that we can use a similar model for the Precision Ag Learning Network. And with that, again, I'll be happy to, if you have questions and if you want to be part of this network in 2018, I think that we have a full plate for the 17, but we will be happy to have more sites. That's the idea, that the number of sites is going to increase with time. I'll be happy to, if you have questions, feel free to email me or call me. Thank you.